Juice 107.2.
Brighton's finest.
Marmozets are kind of continually on the up, you know. Was there a moment when you felt like everything exploded, where you kind of reached critical mass?
We're kind of at like a weird stage right now because we've been out for 2 years and then we've just gone straight on the road and we're in like on our fourth show and coming into the fifth one, and it's just like I don't think we've realised what we've done because we've like already recorded the album and we've had it like sitting with us for a while now, and it's kind of like everything's exploding now, I guess. So it's a bit crazy at the moment.
Yeah, well, you've had an amazing reaction so far.
We didn't. You never know what to expect, so it's like we're just like super chuffed. Well, we've all gone a bit quiet, which is not very normal. So,
I mean, the latest thing I guess is that you're Rockest Record at the moment. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. We didn't expect that one either.
No.
Annie Mac, what a legend.
Yeah, and before that you had, I mean, your debut album was Kerrang's Album of the Year, which is a pretty serious accolade to have, and you supported Muse and you played with Royal Blood. Yeah,
we've had an incredible journey and being able to play with like some of the most amazing bands. So we're a very grateful band, and we're just ready, I guess, for the next adventure, I guess.
Do you learn stuff when you tour with big bands like that?
For sure. It's just like the standard and the credibility and I guess the way they just hold themselves with their music that they've wrote. So I guess that's definitely something that we've all learned. And it is very serious.
Yeah.
The music business can be very, very serious. So
I mean, it's a profession like anything else, isn't it?
Yeah, completely. It's our job at the end of the day, and we couldn't ask to have a better job. So yeah, we're very lucky.
Yeah, your new single Play is basically an onslaught. How did you approach writing it?
We were actually in our conservatory, and our little sister Emmy, who is now 6, maybe 7. That's really bad to know that. she came in and was like, she just started going 1, 2, 3, play, and we were just like using that's it. So I just recorded the vocals, and that was it. Riffs started coming in, and before we knew it, we were like on the journey of writing the second album. And I think halfway writing the album, we knew Play was going to be the first one that we would release because it's just perfect for us to come back with a song that just comes in straight away saying 1, 2, 3, play. Yeah,
and you did take a kind of hiatus. Why was that?
Well, I had 2 major knee operations, so that was pretty gnarly to go through that because I was like pretty much bedbound for like a little bit.
Yeah.
And had to get all the strengthening back and learn pretty much how to walk properly again. So, but now I can run and jump and everything. So like life's pretty awesome.
And mosh, no doubt.
Yeah, I can have a good mosh again.
Yeah. So your live shows, everyone says they're fierce and unstoppable and just crazy. I haven't been to one yet, but I hope to soon. What are you thinking about in just the seconds before you step onto the stage?
Almost like you go to the top of the stairs and when you open the door, like there's like a massive light shining through, almost like heaven, I guess. Like it's bliss. I go into this moment where it's like, wow, this is an opportunity where, you know, for an hour we just get to connect with these people because we've already got a connection because they love our music and we're just so grateful that they can be there. So it's always like an incredible moment just going on stage. Obviously, I was a bit nervous, but it's more when you're walking onto that stage, you're kicking them nerves away because you know you're there to do something which is going to be awesome for everyone and they're going to enjoy it and just, you know, walk out of that building just going, that was a sick night, you know. That's what we do.
And what are you channeling when you go on stage? Are there other acts who you've seen perform and you're like, that's how I want to be, or is it just natural for you?
Yeah, it's completely natural. I never know what's going to happen when I go on stage. So, yeah, you just go with it. Obviously, I connect individually with every song that we've wrote because it obviously means something personal to me. And so it's awesome being able to be an artist where you can completely connect with an audience and people.
And you're playing at the Haunt tonight.
Have you ever been there Brighton.
Yeah.
Well excited for tonight.
Have you ever been to the Haunt?
No, this is the first time playing, so it's always extra, especially when you get to play a new venue that you've not played before. I don't know, it just makes it a little bit more exciting.
Well, it's sweaty at the best of times, and I think with your band it's going to be...
Yeah, well, last night we played in Oxford and they had no aircon, and like I almost like blacked out at least twice towards the end of the set. I was just like, this is insane. There was like a medic at the side just waiting for somebody to drop. It was so sweaty. So hopefully tonight won't be as sweaty.
Yeah. Now, Play is the single from the upcoming second album. What can you tell me about the album? Can you tell me anything?
Of course, I can say it's still got the diversity like Weird and Wonderful has, where I remember reading something and somebody did mention about that album, like in reality you wouldn't really put these songs next to each other on the album, but somehow it works, and that's the way we write, because we all individually have different music tastes, and when we all bring our treasure to the circle and we write our music, it all comes from different influences. So we are always a band that are true to ourselves and write what we want. So that's definitely happening in the second album, which I think is a good thing for people to know. And I guess it's a bit more mature and maybe a little bit more easier for people that are not fans of like metal music or screamo, or maybe even go into pop punk. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think it's diverse. I think there'll be at least a song for everyone, which is what we do to connect. So yeah, the album's cool. We're all absolutely digging it, and we're just like so stoked to get it out to everyone. And you can tell us what they think.
Cool. And for this album, you worked with
Mr. Gil Norton, the man, the legend,
who also worked with the Foo Fighters and the Pixies.
Yeah, Pixies, yeah.
Does it ever make you nervous that you're in a spot where you've got some big shoes to fill, that you've given the opportunity to step into? Does that make you feel nervous or just excited?
I guess you always have a drive, which is from being a bit nervous in the situation because you know what needs to be done. But obviously everyone gets that thing where they don't know if they're completely capable of it, and it's just silly lies that you just put in your head. Do you know what I mean? You just got to... I know from the age of 14 that this is what I wanted to do, and I was going to go for it no matter what. And it's exactly the same for the boys. We've had like our 10-year anniversary this year, and it's like we're still able to do it, and we're still going to be doing it. And we really hope to be one of them bands that, you know, actually stays around for a long time, just pumping out albums and, you know, creating an actual family atmosphere on the road. So, yeah.
Well, 10 years is a great length of time to be working. And one of the things I like about you is it's not like you just released that one single and suddenly everything exploded. You obviously grafted for years, putting together this album, and then you finally released it and everyone loved it. And I was reading about Reading and Leeds you're playing this year again, and how you started there on the introducing stage, and now it's the main stage, and you've really gone on this journey where just with hard work it
does pay off.
Like,
completely. It's an amazing job to have because we can put like our heart and soul into it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. And
that's when you know that you're in love with your job and you're doing something great and almost like making a difference. Do you know what I mean?
Juice 107.2.
Brighton's finest.